I know it's not easy to live like this. She's there, me here. We are working out the plans for our future. Like in between the month, when there's not a crowd, almost all the bodies are working. Every single subscriber that comment on my videos, I love the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hey my amazing people, how are you guys doing? I trust and pray you guys are taking very good care of yourselves. And you know, like I always say, right, health is wealth. Well, it's a beautiful sunny morning here in Suriname. Rain is falling every now and then. Oh, yesterday it fell like crazy. The place are flooding again. Some people are telling me, why do you want to show Suriname flooding? Well, hey guys, all over the world, everywhere is flooding right now. Georgetown is underwater, and there's a whole bunch of other countries that are underwater at the moment. So the rain is doing its thing, and we have to do our thing, right? So just to let you know, Arlene is back in the Philippines. She is back working. She arrived safe, busy as ever. I know it's not easy to live like this. She's there, me here. We are working out the plans for our future. We're working out the details where we can be permanently together. But for now, it has to be this way. I'm trying my best to see if I can make it there to the Philippines by the end of the year. Lord's willing, everything works out. See all the water, see all the flooding. It's crazy. Yes, my amazing people, like I was saying, I'm trying to see if I can probably travel to the Philippines by the end of this year, working on the details. Can't leave the wife alone for too long, right? For my new subscribers and viewers who haven't seen Suriname as yet, or what Suriname, a part of Paramaribo city, looks like, this is bits and pieces of Paramaribo. Guys, I'm sorry I have to show you the water, but yeah, it's raining, it's flooding. But like I always say in my videos, I'm not going to show you a perfect Suriname. Suriname, like every other country, has its ups and downs, has its situations, have its flooding too. Yep. This is coming from south going towards north. I have to go to the income tax department. This is called the Margarita land for most of you. For those of you who remember the Margarita land, beautiful area, beautiful neighborhood. This road takes you towards the Caracampweg. And normally when there's flooding, traffic is very slow, as you can see in front of me. But I can't blame the guy because I don't want to get my car stuck also in the water. I almost got my car stuck last month already. So we're heading towards the Caracampweg for those of you who remember. And this is for my new viewers and my new subscribers. I've shown bits and pieces of Paramaribo in the past, but this is just a recap, some of what my country looks like. And you caught my country in a very messy, muddy, rainy day. That's part of Suriname too, guys. Parts of Suriname too. That's SEMC Hardware. They deal in the John Deere tractors and heavy equipments. I'm on the Caracampweg. Towards my left, towards my right, that's the dentist, the government dental clinic. I'm heading towards the Quataweg. The Quataweg is one of the main road that takes you into the city. I'm going towards north, towards the income tax department. And straight across me, that's the Washington Strat going to the Baines Park. Many of you guys remember the Baines Park? Yes guys, like I'm saying, bits and pieces of Paramaribo, my country. Suriname, like any other country, have its ups and downs, natural disasters, and everything else like any other country. So there's nothing that's special or different about Suriname than the fact that it's a beautiful country and it's very nice people. Turning onto the Quataweg, which will take me straight into the city and towards north. For those of you who remember the Quataweg, it's not like it was before, my friends. It's now so busy as ever. From morning until next morning, 24 hours. This street is busy. Turning left down here, you have the Munderweg, or we call it line 5. And this is what the Quataweg looks like today, presently. There's some new buildings, some repainted buildings, and some buildings that have become older. Certain parts of the neighborhood has gotten to where it's gone back like into the past, like gone back in time. Deteriorating, guys. And that's because of the economic situation in the country at the present. Look at that big tree in front of me. See that big tree? Ew, that tree is huge, man. Remember Naskip, guys? Our local chicken? Naskip, that's skip. Still tasty. Still cheaper than the other fast food restaurants. And the Quataweg that I'm on right now, it goes into the Henk Aron Strat. That's the Ministry of Defense in front of you where you see that Suriname flag. So I'm heading towards the Henk Aron Strat, which also takes you to the city and to north and to that direction. So how many of you remember the Henk Aron Strat? Used to be called Gravenstraat, the old Gravenstraat. The only 3-lane road we have here in Suriname. The only 3-lane road. And this takes you towards the city, towards north, towards the President Palace, towards that direction. This huge building with a green roof, it's been like that for many years. I don't know what happened. Ran out of money or not to the building requirements, but for some reason it's just been sitting there for a while. stands middle of the road selling newspaper. See all those trees in front of us? Those are mahogany trees. And we're coming up to the part in Paramaribo where you have a lot of colonial buildings, these colonial style buildings. And these colonial buildings, guys, if you want to repair them, you can repair them. They cannot be condemned. As long as they are in the colonial society, you have to rebuild them to their original appearance. You cannot just condemn them to build a new building what you want to build. I just passed the government hospital, Slans. And the one straight on the corner by the stoplight there, that one there, that's the military headquarters. That building needs renovating. That's in a serious condition. Another Naskip franchise here. See, these are all colonial buildings. That's the Suriname Bank in front of me, and that's the St. Paul and Peter's Cathedral. One of the only basilica in the world. I think there's 6 or 7 basilica in the world. We have one of them here in Suriname. I think that's the only one in the Caribbean. You see these colonial buildings? I just love these structures, guys. These are amazing structures, except for that one on my right. That needs staring down. That's the President Palace straight in front of me. But I'm turning down left, going towards the Income Tax Department. That's the courthouse on my right. I did a video on the Palm Gardens a while ago before I went to the Philippines. That's the Palm Gardens on our right. And a few weeks after, they closed it down for cleaning up. Wakapase is toward my right. You have that big building there, the right there. That's the Income Tax Department. That's the building that nobody likes here in Suriname. Nobody likes that building. That's where you have to go put all your income tax money. So I'm gonna head up there for a bit, hand in these documents, and see what happens next. That is the building I just came out of. That's our income tax department. Man, that building sure needs a coat of paint. Whew. Needs a fresh coat of paint. Like I was mentioning earlier, like any other country, Suriname is not a perfect country. You have hiccups here and you have hiccups there. And sometimes it's good to know the bad with the good, right? I am not just going to portray only the good of a country. I'm also gonna show some negative sides sometimes where what you can expect. I don't know, guys. I just don't get it. There's 8 valleys, or what we say locket, where you can go to transact your business. One guy working, one cashier working. Just one. Don't get me wrong, he's very friendly guy. I just met a friendly guy for the morning and I'm so happy. But I just don't get it. You have a long line of people lining up there with one person working with 8 cashiers or bali or locket. One thing with Suriname, with this country, with government offices, they love to see long lines. If they don't see a long line, they don't feel good about it. I just don't get it. And you know, the end of the month, when everybody is paying their bills, you would have one person working with about 10 balis in a lot of government offices. And during the month, like in between the month, when there's not a crowd, almost all the balies are working. I just don't get that. But it's what it is, guys. It's what it is, like I said. But Suriname is a beautiful country, guys. Perfect weather for my coffee. Alright, so I'm finished with income tax department. Let me call my mom and see if she's finished at the doctor. I dropped her off at the doctor this morning. I'm now leaving the income tax department. I'm driving on the Surinamese-FilipinoCouple. You guys remember Surinamese-FilipinoCouple? Remember I did a vlog here at Roger G, that Indian restaurant. Very good food, guys. Very good food. Check it out. And I'm heading towards Tararica, or towards the street where you have all the restaurants and all the hotels and what we call the bright spot here in Suriname. That's Tararica in front of me. And what I noticed for the past few months, I'm seeing tourists trickling back into Suriname bit by bit, bit by bit. Actually, I was looking on the Facebook and I saw a tourist from Trinidad, also a vlogger, I think, and he's posting nice things on Facebook about Suriname. He's eating our roti, which I think is really cool. That's Tangelo in front of us, a nice place to hang out in the evening. And if I put the camera on this side, you have Ramada Hotel. These are all places where you can come and chill in the evening. And if I try it more this way, you'll see Wakapasi. I did a vlog at Wakapasi before. And that's where Arlene and myself, we went when we had the Pagwa celebration. That's Wakapasi. The President Cabinet is to my left. I did a vlog on Fort Silandia and the old prison in front of me. That's a military outpost in front of me. I did so many vlogs on the waterfront, our waterfront of Suriname. You look at it. For my new viewers and new subscribers, this is bits and pieces of Paramaribo. This is Watakant. On my left here, all this property, I heard someone bought it over. All here, they bought over all the way to the market. And I heard they're going to build a boulevard. Yeah, the person, I think the people that own Royal Breeze Hotel, that's a new hotel renovated recently. So I heard they bought all here. And they're going to turn this into a boulevard. That's the central market in front of us there. There, that's central market of Suriname. Okay, so I'll be turning into the Jodenbreestraat. This is one of the main streets in the city, the Jodenbreestraat. You see all these trees here, they were replanted. Because the old trees, they cut them down, some fell down. So these trees were all replanted. I remember they were planted here about 15 years ago. Slowly they're growing. At one time, this used to be one of the busiest streets in Suriname. Still busy. Coming up to the section of Jodenbreestraat and the Magdenstraat. Yeah, I'm gonna go cross into Jodenbreestraat, cross over the Magdenstraat. Still busy, still busy. Lucky Store is on my right. And this is the Dominiestraat I'm crossing over now. Dominiestraat. Now this used to be so popular at one time. If you guys watch straight in front, you'll see the mosque. And you have right next to the mosque, you have the synagogue. The synagogue is there. And that's the mosque. I did a video on this once also. The only place in the world where you have a synagogue next to a mosque. I'm on Keizerstraat going back to south. Yeah, the Swartenhovenbergstraat is in front of me. Busy intersection. Fernandez Auto Handle is on my left. Keplani on my right. Keplani, one of our big department stores here in Suriname. So I'm gonna head back to the south now, turning into the Fred Derbystraat. Most of you guys can still remember the Fred Derbystraat. It used to be what was this street called again? It's now the Fred Derbystraat. I forgot the name of this street. There's a crashed vehicle on top of a tow truck. I got a very good friend in Canada. He can take care of this wreck. This is his line of job. Look at that, my friend. Look at that. See? That's a job for you. Turning into the Dr. Sophie Redmondstraat. If you look on your left, that's the Old American Embassy. They have a nice new building now up north. So anyway guys, I want to take this opportunity to express my thanks to my subscribers and my viewers and everyone that looks at my channel. I am now 3,500 plus, heading towards 4,000 subscribers. Slowly growing, but like I said, I enjoy every step of the way. And without you guys, my channel will not be growing. I need to improve and improve and improve until I get better and better. And I want to say special thanks to my subscribers and my viewers. My subscribers, those of you know who you are. If I call some names and I don't call some names, some may feel bad. So every single subscriber that comment on my videos, I love the comments. Some of you are so supportive in your comments. Thank you all for the support and the blessings and the wishes you gave to me and Arlene during our wedding and during the time she was here and for the time she left. Thank you so much, guys. There are some of you who comment on every single of my videos. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. It means a lot to me and I am honored. And some of you keep saying to me, keep going, all the best, and keep improving. I will do that, my friends. I will do that, my amazing people. I will do that. To some of my very good family in Guyana, hey brother, hey Shelly, Rishma and Orlando, take care. And Nepal and Naipal, how are you, my little brothers? Just take it easy, okay? Dennis, my cousin, what's up, what's up, what's up? Take it easy, guys. You guys take care out there in Guyana. See you soon. See you in Guyana soon, guys. So I'm gonna head back to the office now, guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'm just showing my new subscribers and my new viewers a bit about Suriname, a bit of what Paramaribo looks like. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share my content. I want my content to be shared all over Suriname and all over the world, so people can see what a beautiful, lovely country Suriname is. Don't bother about the economic situation, guys. Every country has their own problems. The country itself is a beautiful country, and we're gonna get back there to number one. We will get back to number one. Promise you that, guys. So take care, my friends. Take care, my subscribers. Take care, my viewers. All the best, and God bless.